Hello and welcome, you amazing person. My name is Rob. I'm the Manic Gaming Guy. In today's video, we're going to be featuring BeamNG and Automation, two beautiful, wonderful car games.
Wow.
And this is a tutorial for Automation. We're going to be making a ignition starter button. You know, the one you push in the car to get to go vroom vroom. Yes. So let's jump over to BeamNG. Here we are in BeamNG.drive. Yes, I know you thought we'd be starting in Automation, but that's where we're going next. I've already made the prop animation that we're going to be looking at today, and I thought I'd give you a little preview so you'd have to wait till the end to see the outcome of the video that you're going to be learning today, as this is a tutorial video. Here's the car. We've already been looking at the handbrakes, brakes, pedals, clutch and all that sort of stuff. The handbrake, the steering wheel. I said all that in the wrong order, but you know what I mean. But that all works very nicely. If you haven't seen those videos, feel free to go on the playlist. If I can work it out, I'll put it up on the screen, which will take you to my automation playlist, where you get to learn all this fun stuff where we programmed it all and automated it all so it all works. Look, all the pedals work, all everything. Oh my, yeah, brakes, yeah, clutch, yeah. We're a free cam, so we're gonna lose the car if we go any further. In the next video, we're actually gonna be looking at shifters. I got a shifter light that works. So that took me a little while. Quite innovative how we used it in the end. So keep an eye out for that. Maybe subscribe so you're ready for that one. Now, today's video is going to be about this little gem. This is going to be an ignition switch. Now you can use different props and things. This is how creative you're going to be. I end up using a bolt, but basically, if I turn the car off, let me find the right button on my wheel. There we go. The light goes off. Then if we turn the car on, the light comes on. It will, I believe, stay on if you stall the car. It is a ignition switch. It's not an engine indicator. So let's go learn how we did that, shall we? In Automation, the car company tycoon game, which I believe they took all that out now. It's just called Automation, which is a little bit confusing, but us old school gems know what it's like. Oh, we're midway in the video now, sort of, here, there, or here and there way. We're basically jumping from one game to another game, from BeamNG to Automation. Oh, whoosh! Here we are in Automation, the beautiful game which you get to make your own cars from the tread up to the aerial. I don't know. It's a very fun, addictive game which you spend many hours styling a car and choosing what sort of props and details and stats it's going to have. It's so addictive. But you already know that because you're here for a tutorial on how to do something in the game. Which, touche to use there. Touche to you. So as I said before, we got working steer wheels and props. They're all individual props. And we're going to be looking at this one here, which is actually going to be two props. This one and this one. They're the same thing. So let's jump into it, shall we? I'm going to make a brand new one from scratch below it so you get to see everything that I did to achieve this. So basically you want to find some sort of prop. Any prop you want that you feel is going to be an on switch. Maybe you've already got an on switch. If you got one, that's brilliant. But let's hope it works in the way that we want it to work. Now, I probably should have a prop all lined up, shouldn't I? What's this going to be like? Let's get out the car. And what you want to make sure is the way it spins. See, this one spins weird. We can, and I want to have it on lock, and then change some of the sensitivity because that was really slow. I might be able to still work this, to tell you the truth, because I could use the back end of it. As long as the back end, no, the back end is hollow, so that would be a no-go prop. So I'll just show you how I did it with the one I used before. I don't mess about so much. So I used a bolt. And the reason I used this bolt was not because it was round and simply looked like a button anyway. It's the way it spins. It spins from behind. See that? If I was to put a straight line, this is going to stay where it is, and this side is going to end up on the other side of where it is. Come on, spin round. There we go. If you line it up to this floor. And that's important, because we're going to use 2 of them. Let me hold shift and click. One is going to be faced... Oh my days. I need to turn the sensitivity up. That's really annoying me. One's going to be faced out, and one's going to be faced in. They're both going to have... I already made a light for it. Choose whatever light you want. It's up to you. They're both going to have the lit up light thingamabob. Like so. But one is going to be running. And one is just going to be off. So if I mess about with the lights. Why are you doing that to me? You shouldn't be on. That's really winding me up. Now you turned off. Yeah, now you turned off. And then in the code, you basically get them both to do a 180 and switch round. But add them so quick, you don't realise it's actually just both props doing a 180. You think a light's come on instead. Genius. Am I right? So we got 70 and 71 is the prop numbers respectively. On this one, when I was looking at it, I could see weird stuff going on. So I decided on this, I only wanted the red to show through. So I managed to make this stuff go invisible. I believe something like that. Or maybe I made the inside coloured. I maybe made the inside coloured. Yeah, like that. That's how I did that one. No, I didn't. I kept the ring. Anyway, up to you. You can ignore my babbling on sometimes. So basically, this is the 2 setups you want. And obviously, this is sat in your dashboard. This is what's facing you. Dashboard is clearly going to be going through this way. I don't think I need to show you that, do I? I'm sure you'd understand in a minute when we get to it. Now, let's go to the code thing. The code goes in the description. If you haven't done this before, I recommend watching some many of my tutorials. But this one, we'll be talking the gist of it anyway. So this is some codes I've already set up previously. The one that I used for this one is this one here, called ignition. So this is the function. Yeah, this is the function you want to be using, ignition. So when the car's off and on, this one will work. So we go want 2 of those. Why haven't I got 2 of them here? Okay, well, you can get away with 1 of them. That's why. So what I did is rather than have them exactly symmetrical, so when it goes over, it sits and does a weird thingamabob. Actually, I think I made it bigger. It sat just over the top. Barely anyone would notice that. And then you'd spin it back round. And then when it does its 360 spin, it'll just land over the top of the old one. There we go. Easy enough. We'll do it that way. So the prop number we want is number 70. This is your prop number, so that will go in here. 70. This is going to be the function in the next category. This will be obviously written down in the description for you guys. If it's not, please leave a comment and I will definitely throw it in there as soon as I see it. Ignition. Make sure it's all spelled right. And then you've got your codes. The first 3 circles, digits, inputs are your rotations. Your next 3 is your translutions, something like that. So basically rotations, the one that makes it spin. That's what we're going to be using today. One of them makes it go back and forth, which we'll probably never use because I always manage to break it. Anyway, this is min and this is max. These are your values. No, sorry, this is min. Yeah, this is min, this is max. They're the values you put in, and this is an offset, and this is a multiplier. Just copy the code from the thing. Mainly it's the easiest thing to do, or look for other descriptions in other videos that break this down more. But it's quite easy. When you come to rotation, you're trying to work out which one you're spinning. It is quite easily found up here. So you got your X, your Y, and your Z, and they're marked in colors. And I'm pretty sure they're in order to how they come up in the code as well. as in like left to right. Rotation, thingamabob, size. Don't have this in the code. It'd be a bit cool if you could change the side of things, but it might be a bit mental. Anyway, so yeah, so that's how you can work them out. I just do a lot of things by trial and error. If it's in the wrong place, put it somewhere else. If it's spinning the wrong way, add a negative value, which we don't really need today. It's in there, but it doesn't really matter. It's go 180 no matter what into the same place. So yeah, let's get rid of it, I guess. If it doesn't work, I know to put it back in there, but I'm pretty sure that it shouldn't affect it whatsoever. So there we go. That's the code set up for that. And we should be able to go now into BeamNG after we exported it and see this one working the same way as the other one's working. Export! And one of the top player moves, if your PC's strong enough to run 2 games, run automation and also run BeamNG at exactly the same time, so when it comes to correcting stuff, you can just go back and forth rather than reopening and closing programs. So let's make sure the old one's still working. Oh. That's still working. Lovely. So we should have to go down here now and see the fact there's only one is a good sign. When I turn the engine off, this should flip round and end up facing the other way. There we go. Is the prop light turning off as well? If it turn on afterwards, that's something new. That don't normally happen like that, but win, I guess. That's pretty cool if that's a thing you can do, because I don't think you can turn lights off and on that way. Interesting. Because I would like to work out how to do light bars at some point. See if that's a way you can, you know, police light bars. See if we can build that in automation. That would be quite a cool thing. Anyway, that's basically the gist of it. We don't really need to see any more. Hopefully you guys have got enough information. I don't think I really need to share any more. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the comments. If I feel I've done a bad video, I'll make a new one and make it even better for you. But yeah, next one, as I've already got it set up, is going to be... Oh, let's turn it off. Oh no, the car's gone away. There we go. Yeah, the shift light. Yum, yum. That took a little bit of working out, but pretty cool. Yeah, I'm on the keyboard at the moment, not behind my rig, so expect some crazy stuff to happen. Yeah, the speedo's working on this car, and the rev gauge. And this, did that light not go off? He's changing gears too soon. Right, well, that's something I need to sort out. But that'll be for the next video. Apparently it only likes to work when we're... Apparently it only wants to work when we're wheel spinning. I will sort that out. I just got to change a few values. I'm sure it'll be fine. You have been an amazing person. Thank you very much for stopping by in this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed what you've seen and you're going to be sticking around for some more. All you do is you drop your little finger scroller down to the underneath this video and hit subscribe. And while you're there, feel free to hit that like button and leave me a comment saying how much you love me. No, I'm joking. But feel free to leave a comment saying meh. I'm actually just waffling on now. Most people have probably clicked off by now, seeing what they need to see, gone to the description down below, and copied and pasted this into their car and given it a go. There you have it, a little tutorial video for your little eyeballs by yours truly, Manic Gaming Guy. Feel free to pop by again, keep it real, stay safe, and share that love. Bye-bye.